Hey guys! Today I'm going to talk about troubleshooting, what to do if the corners of your lashes are not staying down. So let's get started. Number one, are your magnets clean? Did you clean them after you wore them last time? I'm looking at mine and there is still a little bit of gunk on one of my magnets that obviously I didn't clean off last time. So use your nails before you put them on and make sure all your magnets are clean. Get off all the little pieces because that's a barrier between the magnet and your eyeliner, and that means it's not going to be as strong of a hold. Number two, is your eyeliner dry? So we say to wait 2 minutes, but depending on how much eyeliner you put on there, it could take longer. So it could take up to 5 minutes for your eyeliner to be totally dry. So every time before I put on my lashes, I touch it. Is it still feeling tacky? Mine is. There's still a little stick to it, which means I'm going to keep waiting. If you don't have time and you are in a rush, grab your blow dryer or fan and blow it. It needs to be totally, totally dry before you put your lashes on. Number three, your liner's not thick enough in the corners is the most common problem. So I'm gonna get up close and personal here. I purposely did this eye too thin in the corners and this eye is good. So look, the corner of your lashes are gonna end about right here and then obviously way down here. So you wanna make sure that your line is thick enough for this band and the magnets to adhere fully to it. This one, look up close. I got it. It's very common. You try to like thin it out towards the middle edge, which you still want to do so it looks good, but you don't want to start thinning it out like here, which is what people do. So start thinning it out more, medial to where the lashes are going to go. It really doesn't look that much different. And honestly, when your lashes are on, it's a black band. The black band is going to cover your eyeliner anyways, so making it thinner here does nothing for you because the black band is still going to be there on top of the thin liner. So let me just show you how this one's going to stay, and this corner is probably not going to stick very well. Give it a little pinch, like a charm. Let's try this one. I like to get a little grab before I put it down, but already that corner is not wanting to stay. And I can get it down, but look, you can still see where it starts and ends because it's thicker than my liner. Whereas this one, it goes like right into it. I don't know if you can tell, but this one looks funny. This one looks good. Make your liner thicker. Number four. This isn't really a problem that you did, but it's what to do to help if you run into a problem. So like, I don't feel like taking this off and doing my eyeliner again, but you can see, at least I can see, that it is totally popping up in that corner. So use an anchor. Throw an anchor on in the corner to hold it down. Or if you know they're on well, but you're gonna be gone all day and you just still don't quite trust the process, put an anchor in your corner and then you'll trust it better. So make sure the curve is facing up. Go right under as close to your lash line as possible. And that pulled that edge down. Anchors are very helpful. Number five, your lashes are too wide or long is what we usually call it. Too long. So your lashes, when they're brand new, come in the box extra wide so they fit all eye shapes, but pretty much always, unless you just really have good stretch of eye, you're gonna need to trim at least one magnet off. I trim 2 magnets off of all of my lashes. You do not want your lashes to start any more past this colored part of your eye. So once it starts getting to where your first magnet is down here, every time you blink, it's gonna push on that. It also looks weird because it closes off your eye and you want your eye open instead of like closed off. And this inner corner is gonna keep popping. It's just not natural for you to have lashes down in there or a band every time you blink in there. So trim a magnet off one at a time and make sure it's starting right about here. So right about where it shouldn't really curve down into your eye at all. It starts at kind of at a straight part and then goes down. Okay, my last tip, number six, is if you notice that your eyeliner is lifting up. It's not that the lashes are lifting up, but the eyeliner itself is coming off of your skin. There's one reason that the eyeliner comes off of skin, and that's oil. If you remember, your affiliates probably told you that you use an oil-based remover to get this eyeliner off. So if you have a cream on or foundation or something on your eye that has oil in it that you put on your skin first, and then you put the eyeliner on, it's gonna come off. So don't put a cream, I use eye cream every day, don't get me wrong, but I put it here and then up here. I don't put any on my lid. If you're using a concealer or foundation, stop it. Don't put it on your eyelids. And if you don't do any of that and it's still peeling, then you probably just have oily eyelids. Lucky you. I'm that person too. So what I do every day, and what I would recommend you do, is either put on a primer first, an oil-free primer. This is what I use, but there's many out there. Our Tory Bell primer is amazing. Put on an eyeshadow, that's option 1. Option 2, put on an eyeshadow under it to create a barrier. Something basically to make a barrier between your oily skin and the eyeliner. Eyeshadow is not as good as a primer or the next option, but it's still something. So if you don't want an eyeshadow look, pick a natural color and just put it there and you won't see it and it still creates a barrier. Option 3, this is a really good one. Use a waterproof pencil liner. Whatever brand you want, cheap drugstore brand is fine. So waterproof pencil liner, put that on first and then use your magnetic liner to trace that. And the pencil liner is like a nice barrier between your skin and the magnetic liner. There's number, I don't know what number I'm at now, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you happen to be lucky enough to have our awesome brow and liner gel, this is what I have my brows done with. It is a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic barrier between the liner, magnetic liner, and your skin. This stuff is waterproof, smudge-proof, does not budge, stays on until you take it off, lasts on your waterline all day, sure is gonna last on your skin all day. So it's a great, great barrier if you happen to have this. Okay, I think that is all of my tips for how to get your lashes to stay. Anything else, please reach out to your affiliate and we will talk you through it, but this should cover the most common problems.